Hi guys, I decided to analyze the snatch technical model. This is the, the exercise, and now we are going to analyze the starting position and the first pull. In the starting position, hips are just slightly higher than knees and shoulders are in front of the bar. The first pull starts when the barbell leaves the ground and ends just over the knees. The initial movement is an extension of hips and knee, the bar at a small distance from the skin. Then we have transition and scooping. In this section, the elevation of the bar now occurs by extending the hips. The shoulders are raised vertically. The bar passes in front of the thigh until it reaches about midnight, at which point the athlete brings his hips to the bar. This movement results in a flexion of ankle, knees and hips, returning his balance to the front part of his foot. The athletes have scooped his hips under the bar, causing contact of the bar with the lower abdomen. Then we had the jump, where the athlete executes a power vertical jump and a strongly contraction of the trapezius muscle. The turnover under the bar. The turnover begins before the barbell loses its upward momentum. The pulling effort is directed at rapidly lowering the own body weight under the bar. And then we have the catching and the recovery. And during the catching, it's important to underline that there is a quickly rotation of elbow forward. Using the side view, it's possible to focus on some particular aspects during the first pull. It's important to maintain the same torso angle throughout this part of the lift, and when the bar arrives at the knee height, you have nearly the same angle between your hips and shoulder, and spine must be maintained neutral. I propose a top-down learning progression divided in 3 steps. The first step is made of the press behind the neck and the overhead squat. Because I'm not familiar with the snatch technique, I use this exercise to become more familiar with the squatting position, and at the first instance to find imbalance or possible imbalance of upper and lower body. Then the progression is the high angle snatch pull is made of the high angle snatch pull and the power snatch. Then we have the low angle snatch pull and the power snatch with low angle. Some consideration about derivatives. So it's possible to use other derivated exercise, but there are some rules that needs to be respected. It's important to start with the exact position you pass through when lifting from the floor, and considering an ideal trajectory of the barbell, it's necessary to reproduce the derivated exercise. It's necessary to reproduce the derivated exercise that have the same shape or the same trajectory used during the wall exercise in order to train the motor pattern which is used during the wall exercise. Thank you.